Hi, my name is Gretchen. I'm gonna be speaking to you about 3 Mexican desserts that you think that they are Mexican, but they are not. Such as flan, churros, and ate con queso cotija. We're gonna also review the pairing for these desserts to elevate them and to create harmony with the whole dish. The first one that we are going to review, it's gonna be the guava cheese and cotija cheesecake. As you may see, also we have here the pairing that it is a late wine. Queen's cheese or any other fruit cheese, it's done all over the world. The most ancient data of this sweet and thick jelly comes from the ancient Roman Empire, being a wedding gift associated with Venus, goddess of the fertility. Evolving and adapting along other cultures like France, Italy, Spain, and Portugal, who, as sailors and conquerors, bring it to America. For that same reason, we can be certain about the origin, but having been done in Mexico since they brought it. Traditionally in Michoacan, where both ingredients, fruit cheese and cotija, have denomination of origin or geographical indication. In Mexico, it's usually served with a slice of cheese, in this case, cotija cheese, similar to feta. It's prepared with cow's milk. It's important to mention that this is a seasonal product and has been recognized as a cultural heritage from Sierra de Jalmich.
3.
For its pairing, the sweetness on a Sauvignon Blanc, late harvest, it's perfect to balance the sweetness of a guava cheese and counteract the cotija cheese's rich saltiness.
2, 3.
Churros. As you may see, churros are known for being a tasty fried dough, sprinkled with sugar. This delightful dish initiated on China called Yong Tuayo, that means all fried devil.
3.
But it was not until it arrived to Spain that the name became churro. Once more, we are bringing another dessert brought by the Spanish, gaining popularity in Mexico.
Back.
This dessert acts also as a bridge between the saltiness of the dough, while the sprinkled sugar or the sweet filling can counter, creating balance, not leaving aside the inspiration of the pata choux dough and having a taste of vanilla. The most common beverage used for this dish is hot chocolate, but in this case we will pair it with a cocktail, having as a reference the usual Mexican breakfast, coffee and churros. Keeping this in mind, carajillo, which is done with Spanish spirit, licor del 43, to provide us the counter, the bitterness, toasted and smoky flavors. Flan or flado, which is an old German word, means flat cake. With time, a heritage to another culture was born, as we know nowadays. From German to Latin and Old French, This dessert began also in Roman Empire, being an egg-based recipe, and having learned from the Greek techniques, they developed this guilty pleasure. At first it was made with honey, but till it was brought to Spanish shore, the ingredient changed to syrup caramel. But in Mexico we created varieties from it. Flavors we add like vanilla, chocolate, coconut, and such much more. Taking it to another level. In this case we will be pairing with pork that takes the advantage of these smoked toast flavors and take it deeper. The secret to do actually an excellent flan, it will be not to burn the syrup. So as a bridge between these two, we will be taking the pork so we can elevate all these flavors, and also to elevate the sweetness of these two. So, as you may see, and for conclusion, all these three desserts are actually not Mexican, but they were brought actually by the conquerors, which they took to another level, because in the colonial era of Mexico, they actually elevate these desserts and we take it as our own. Nowadays, we found these desserts actually all over Mexico, and we actually find it with a lot of varieties and adding ingredients only of Mexican origin. I don't like. Nowadays we found these typical desserts all over Mexico, and we actually take them as our own.